You just tell me when you're ready.
I'm rolling now.
We on?
Yep.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Episode 2. I got a cameraman. Y'all want to check him out? Break him. Say what's up to the people. He's taking his sweater off. He's all decked out. Looks nice. He's a scholar. Say what's up to my man Brady. This the camera guy.
What's up?
It's the dude right here, man. Taking care of business. But all of that said, welcome back to Fine Dining Made Simple. I'm your host, Chef Jules. So today, we're going to make a white wine, butter, lemon, garlic, Old Bay sauce, right? Yeah, I know that was a mouthful. Yeah, I know. But that's how we're going to get to it, right? And the topic we're going to talk about today, I know a lot of people are going to get mad with me. A lot of people are going to get upset with me, you know. But we're talking about us men, we never heal, bro. We never heal, right? We never heal. But we're going to go more into that. But so to start out, I'm going to chop some garlic, right? So hopefully we got fresh garlic. We should. If not, then we screw it. Okay? Got some fresh garlic. Oh yeah, that's super fresh. So we got the garlic. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pop the garlic. That's what I call popping it. It's all good. Oh, shout out to my man, Danny Phantom. Young musket, middle-aged musket. This is his gear. Thank you, my boy, appreciate it. As the episodes come, we'll start putting more and I guess links for people. So you got Danny Phantom and you got Braden. We'll put their links up in further videos when we get better at it, or whatever you say. But we're gonna pop the garlic. So what I was saying about like the guys not healing, right? So we never heal. We might act like we're healed or whatever like that, and it's all good, but really, we never heal, right? And then, reason being is because after the first incident of being hurt, you never trust again, right? You never trust again or whatever. Whatever you say, we don't trust or you don't trust a person. Okay. So, a really, really good friend of mine, right? Married, doing everything a husband is supposed to do and all of that stuff, you know, making time for the wife, making time for the kids, doing all that good stuff. His wife still shitted on him, right? Let me tell you what. And I'm talking about he was a good dude. He's a good dude. Like a real good guy, man. And his wife still shitted on him. So I guess she wanted to, you know, hang out with her friends or whatever like that. You know, at the time, my guy didn't have the money for her, you know, to do whatever she was supposed to do, go on a trip or whatever like that. Right? And she still went on a trip. Right? Not to mention, before she went on a trip, she was talking to other guys, right? In the DMs or whatever. Talking to the guys in the DMs, talking about, oh, she gonna be here at such and such day, and maybe we can hang out and everything like that. Doing things like she's single. Like she's single, bro. Ring on and everything. So he found out. He was upset. Heated. Like super, super heated. As, you know, anyone else would be. Super heated. Like super. So, you know, he going through her phone or whatever like that. And I guess this might have happened on Instagram or somewhere like that. You know, one of those social sites. And I'm talking about a really good dude. And I'm probably going to say that every single time. Because some of y'all be tripping. Some of you women be tripping, like, for real. Right? So, she want to hang out with her friends and, you know, whatever, do single things, which is okay. You can do that, right? You can have fun and, you know, hang out with your single friends. Nobody's not saying you can't do that. But Shorty wanted to do single things like she was single. Do single things like she was single, bro. Got guys in the DMs talking about she gonna be here such and such time. We can meet up, we can link up. Like with a few different dudes though. Like maybe some dudes that she knew from back in the day when she went to college or whatever like that. You know. Married him, doing everything he's supposed to be doing. Everything, bro. Everything. And she still shitted on him. Still. So I say that to say, you know, when he starts dating again, if he does start dating again, excuse me, you think he's gonna heal from that? Like, you think he's gonna be healed from that? And then, you know, when he does really start dating, number one thing y'all women start saying is, make sure you come over here healed. Healed? What? How? How? Ain't nobody ever will heal from that. You getting pissed on, you getting shit on, you a great girl, you a great guy. Don't nobody heal. We might act like we heal. Or some people say talking to a therapist heals you. No, it doesn't heal you. You're talking to a therapist because you're getting some shit off your chest that you probably can't talk to other people about. I don't think that's healing. Like I said, I think that's just, you know, getting it off your chest. So, yeah, I don't think, you know, if it was me, I don't think I would heal from it. I can't heal from it. And then the most irritating thing is, y'all say, women say, come over here healed. Ain't no bouncing back from that. Ain't no bouncing back from it. No bouncing back from that. And you need to watch who you say that to, too, for real. Because you might get snapped on. You know what I mean? Some people just not, like, you know, they make it out to be or make it out to seem. You might get snapped on. And then another thing, too, it's like the nice guys, right? Or not even the nice guys. I want to say maybe the more grateful guys, I should say, grateful, right? Very grateful guys. Those are the nicest guys, right? Or the nicest people. Let's just say people. And then they get shitted on and then they snap. Is it their fault they snap? No, it's not their fault. It's your fault because you did some BS. So right now I'm just chopping the garlic up, right, for the sauce. But yeah, man, it's like, it's crazy. Like, y'all say come heal. Like, I heard so many people say that to friends. I have friends that I talk to talking about this girl said come heal. Are you even healed? What have you do to heal? Like, you might get your finger cut, put a Band-Aid on it, put some peroxide on it, Neosporin, whatever you put on it. The cut closes up. That's healed. That your hand is healed. Your finger has been healed. A heart doesn't do that, bro. Your mind doesn't do that. Because if they did, right? If they did heal, or whatever y'all say, why would you even talk about red flags? Oh, yeah, that's a red flag for me. That's a red flag for me. Well, you're not healed. If you're saying it's a red flag, that's not healed. Right? There's so many different things I could talk about that. So another one, right? I got another friend, you know, married to a beautiful lady. You know what I mean? They have a beautiful family. But sometimes she be talking to him a little crazy. I get it. Sometimes, you know, sometimes Us men, we deserve to get talked to a little crazy. I'm not even gonna trip, because sometimes we do be tripping. But side note, we're gonna pause that right there, right? So, we're gonna get the noodles ready. You know, noodles don't take that long. So, when you're cooking your noodles, basically, water starts to boil at 212 degrees. Right, that's when it's boiling hot. So we definitely want to get that boiling, get the water boiling. So for me, I don't like to put the whole noodles in. I like to break them up. Right? I like to break the noodles up. The noodles is probably going to be the thing that takes the longest. For some reason, I don't know. Noodles take long to cook. And I'm terrible at cooking rice too, so when we have that rice segment, I'm going to definitely need some help on the rice. So, like I was saying, water boils at 212 degrees. So while we got that going, we'll talk about some other stuff, I guess. So yeah, man, you talking about coming hills, man. Like, y'all far too gone off of this reality TV. Like, y'all be quick to say some stuff on reality TV that really doesn't even make sense for real. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just, for the wine butter sauce, I'm grabbing a Chardonnay. So when we were in school, people used to always say, "Oh, you know, you don't need a good wine to make a sauce." For me, I'm not gonna get no wine that I'm not gonna drink. Like, straight up. So as you can see, I'm having trouble pulling this out, right? Of course. But yeah, man. So, me personally, I like to have a Chardonnay that I like to drink, that I would drink, and this is one, right? Hopefully you don't get the label, because they're not paying us, so we're not showing it. But I'm gonna have me a glass. So our water's gonna boil at 212 degrees, and we're gonna start cooking. So this might be the wrong glass, but don't tell my maitre d' teacher, because if she knew I was drinking out the wrong glass, she would probably give me an F in class. You know. Cheers. Yeah, that's good. Buttery, tasty. That's real good. So, while our water is getting ready, I guess I'll start making a sauce. So, for me, I like to get the pot nice and hot. Put your oil in. Oh, and let me say this too. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening, right? And then, like I said, we're just having a conversation while we cook, right? I appreciate everybody. I'm grateful, right? I'm grateful for people subscribing. I'm grateful for people sending me texts. People saying, "Oh, you did a good job," right? I'm grateful for that. I don't care if nobody looks. One person looks. If you're that one person, I'm grateful and I appreciate you. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. I hope you guys' families are doing great. I hope you guys are living good, taking care of each other, you know, loving each other, You know, taking care of your brother, your sister, whoever you're taking care of, because Lord knows we need it now in this world right now, boy. We need it. You see somebody down, you help them. You know what I mean? You help them out. That's what it's about. You know? That's what it's about. So yeah, we're gonna get our pot nice and hot. We dropped our little oil in there. For me, I don't really like you're supposed to have the pot so hot and this and that. You're gonna burn your garlic if you have it too hot, right? So me, I have it on high right now, but in a second I'm gonna turn it down when it starts smoking, right? When the pot starts smoking, I'm gonna turn it down. So what do you guys feel about that? Like, how do you feel about me saying that? That us guys, we never heal. That's why we don't share things, because we never heal, right? And then on top of that, you guys throw stuff in our faces. And don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about every woman, right? I'm not talking about every woman, I'm not talking about every man. But a majority of us don't heal. It's like a Band-Aid. We put a Band-Aid over our heart, put a Band-Aid over our brain. Because, you know, it still hurts. No matter what, it still hurts. So as you can see, the pot is steaming a little bit. It's really hot, right? Steaming a little bit. We're gonna make our sauce. So first thing I do, I put the garlic in. I'm gonna put the garlic in, stir it around so it doesn't burn. And I don't even know where's my whisk at. I'm supposed to have a whisk, but I don't know where it's at. I lost it. So if anybody got any bread, go ahead and buy your boy a metal whisk. You know what I mean? The whisk, right? Oh man, I gotta say, like, for real though, like, this has always been a dream of mine, like to cook in front of people, you know. I love to cook in front of people. That's awesome, you know. So I'll take it off. Put your garlic in. That's it. Whisk it around, stir it around. You're gonna have that good smelling flavor on that thing. You want it to get like that, you know? You don't want it to get too brown, because it kind of, and keep it away from your eyes too, because that thing will make you cry. Right? You don't want it to get too brown. I throw a little butter in there. Depends on how you like it. Me, I like it buttery. We might even throw a little lemon juice in there, a little oil. Right? So this butter right here, that's that butter, boy. I'm telling you. It's expensive, but it's that butter, for real. Right? Put a nice little, be generous with it. Be generous with it, it's okay. It's all good. So we go back on the pot, or on the range, or on the stove, or whatever you want to call it. Right? You want to get that nice. It's nice, right? You want to get it to look nice, just like that. Now, if we were making clarified butter, it'd be a different story, but we're not making clarified butter, we're making a butter sauce. Nice. See, now I even got a little garlic on the stove. So I'm gonna take that out. See, this is natural. See, I dropped some garlic, it's burning. Hey, that's what it is. Put a little more butter in it. Maybe a teaspoon, tablespoon, whatever's your flavor. And you want it to start doing like this. You want to start to see it boil a little bit. Right? So with the garlic and butter, getting that right, we're gonna put that up back on the pot, back on the stove for a little bit. We're gonna get our no-name Chardonnay. Don't forget to drink a wine that you want to drink. When we were in school, they used to say, "Oh yeah, get a cheap wine." No, don't get no cheap wine. Don't get no cheap wine. Cheap wine tastes like cheap wine. It is what it is. Right? It is what it is. But getting back to topic about not healing. So I think I was on the part about the husband's wife talking to him crazy. Right? Hear that? That's that sound. That's the sound you want to hear. So basically, that's just the alcohol getting cooked out. A lot of people don't know that. It's just the alcohol getting cooked out. That's it. I don't even know if I have a voice. I do. But it's a BS one. I don't know what I'm doing. So shout out, somebody buy me a whisk, please. A metal one. Please and thank you. So we just want to bring that to a light boil. I'm going to pour the rest of that in there. Bring that to a light boil. Oh, and another thing, right? Don't let people, if you're building your house, don't let these motherfuckers fool you and say this is a gourmet. They were saying like, though, this is a gourmet range. This shit cooks like crap. Y'all remember how long we've had this water on here for how long? What, 15, maybe 20 minutes? It's just now starting to boil. Don't let them trick you. Get you a regular stove with a regular range. So yeah, getting back to what I was saying. So the wife talks to the husband all type of crazy, right? Like no respect and all that, right? And sometimes, yeah, us men, we deserve to be talked to like that. Because sometimes we do be on some BS. Matter of fact, a lot of times we be on the BS. I'm going to put some more butter in. Or the rest of the butter. We're going to let that boil down. So you got to remember, this sauce is going to be like almost like a shrimp scampi sauce. So it's not going to be like creamy or anything like that. It's going to be really loose enough to coat the pasta, right? Probably going to put some oil in it. Maybe put some olive oil, some lemon juice. And then we'll put the Obey seasoning in. we're gonna let that reduce a little bit, all right? I'm gonna let that reduce a little bit. Put a little oil in it. So now we're gonna put the oil to the side. We're gonna grab our Old Bay seasoning, maybe a little pinch of salt, or garlic salt, maybe. So like I was telling you, me, I just be dumping, right? So, boom, dump your little stuff in that bump, right? That's good enough for me. You're gonna let that reduce a little bit. Drop some garlic in that thing, some garlic salt in that thing. Now we're just gonna let that reduce. We're gonna put that on low. Right? Let that simmer a little bit. Yes, sir. You can add a little more seasoning to it. Me, I'm gonna put a little bit of sea salt. A little less, better for you. So they say. So while we're letting that simmer, I'm gonna take care of the shrimp. Grab your glass. Cheers. Hope you guys are having a great night. This is my second episode. So as the episodes come, I'll get better at it too, right? I'm just trying not to have a lot of dead air, dead space. So that's why I say we're gonna talk about what we talk about. So I got some nice shrimp. Nice shrimp. Big veined Jones, you know what I mean? So get that. Get us a nice little bowl. Oh yeah, it's coming alive now, baby. Oh yeah, it's coming alive now, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So like I was saying, that takes way too long. Way too long. So we're just gonna do it this way. You take the hot water, put it in another pot, and we're gonna put it in the gas. But when that cast iron pan on, I guess the weight of it makes it cook better or faster or whatever, however you want to say. Now watch that baby start boiling for real. wish you guys can smell that. Boy. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, sir. Things smell good, boy. It's coming, boy. It's coming. Tell me. So with our shrimp, like I was saying, we're gonna go to peeling the shrimp. Be careful, because a lot of people are allergic to shrimp, shellfish. So be careful. Make sure you know your guest. I was gonna say your audience, but make sure you know your guest. Because I've seen some bad reactions to shellfish, like almost like die type of thing. Thank God they had the EpiPens, because it would have been game over, for real. But, thank God for EpiPens or whatever. So, man, I'm just vibing, man. I'm just sitting here vibing, So, the wife talks to the husband all crazy, and yes, sometimes we deserve to be talked to crazy because we do some crazy things, right? But it's mainly about respect, right? Mainly about respect. So, if this guy is with his woman and, she talks to him all crazy and all that, you think he's going to heal from that? Like, it's trauma. That's what we don't understand. And people think you can heal from trauma. You can't heal from trauma. You put it in the back of your head. Oh, yeah, see, the shrimp. Nice shrimp. Nice. You put it in the back of your head, it's in the back of your memory base, but you never really heal from that. Never really heal from it. So, peeling the shrimp. Probably going to pick, might just keep it simple, just salt and pepper. Keep it real simple, because, and maybe some garlic. I don't know. But we're going to keep it nice and simple, so the flavors match well together. I'm telling you, boy, I can't even wait. Well, I was so excited to film this episode, yo. Like, I was so excited. Like, I had no idea. I was super excited. Like, I'm still super excited. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like super excited about this episode. Because it means a lot. You know what I mean? A lot of people, like my man Braden came through. Danny Phantom. Young Musket came through, and really helped your boy, bring this thing to the light, And I want to say, Brady, I'm thankful for you too, bro. I appreciate you coming through, doing what you're doing.
For sure.
Helping your boy out. It's the little things that matter to me, you know what I mean? Because you could have said no, what I mean? You taking, time out your day to do me a favor. Danny Phantom, shout out to you, because you could have said no too. Danny Phantom is the one that's cooking up the beat. So Young Musket is cooking up the beat. Braden was saying it's too much for episode 2 to be, So maybe episode 3 or 4, something like that. But the beat is coming. It's already done. We just got to figure out how to put it into the intro. But that's what Braden is here for, right? So our water is boiling at 212 degrees. Like I said before, me personally, I like to snap the pasta. I don't like to put the pasta in the full. I like to snap it. This is thin pasta. It's close to angel hair, but not as thin. wish I could smell this for real. I can smell on this, aroma on that. I'm telling you, boy. All for the books. So with the spaghetti, you want to give it a little stir, right? I'm gonna stir that down for sure. Got our shrimp. So I moved to a different department, right? I work, right, in my job. So today was the first day that I used what we call a bandsaw. Man, when I tell you that bandsaw scary, that thing's scary. It's like a really like a saw that you gotta, like it's like a moving part that you got with the meat. I'm telling you, it's like scary, right? So I take my class, right? I take the class or whatever. I pass. I got a 92, right? Supposed to get a 70. I got a 92. Got one question wrong, which I'm kind of upset about. So hey, it is what it is. So this saw, bro, when you turn it on, it's like gang. Like it sounds like gang, and it's like going, bro. It's so scary, bro. And I can like understand why people were like, nah, I'm good. I ain't even gonna touch that. But you know what? It was pretty okay, man. I had a good day today at work, you know. I was on the pork section today, so I did a lot of like pork chops, rib roast, pork rib. Oh man, I'm telling you, the joints be tasty. The joints be tasty, real tasty. So when you go to a restaurant, your pasta's cooked al dente, which means, let's see, what did they tell us in school? Al dente means like firm, but not extra firm, right? Restaurant style. That's what you get at a restaurant. You get it firm, al dente, right? So you stir your pasta around a little bit. After the pasta gets al dente, you're gonna put some cold water in it, and cool down the noodles. Why do you do that? Some might ask. So it makes the noodles stop from cooking. Because if you take the hot water out, the noodles are still gonna cook. Because it's just how it is. Noodles are made from eggs almost. You know what I'm saying? Some noodles are made from eggs. I don't know about these, but it's almost like carryover cooking. So with our shrimp is gonna come out busting. I'm telling you. We're just gonna put a little salt and pepper on the shrimp. That's it. With this cast iron pot, cast iron pan, cast iron pot. My mama gave this to me. Well, not my mama gave it to me, but I'm using it, so nobody tell on me. Y'all did good so far. Nobody told yet, so y'all did pretty good. So we want our sauce to come down like this, right? We want it to come down. You see how the colors change and everything like that? It's coming, baby. It's almost there. It's almost there. So, like I said in the last video, you want to make sure the pan is coated, right? You want to coat the pan. Make sure the pan is coated. Coat the pan, right? You know, this pot is older than me and you, B. For real. It's an old pot, man. This pot might be like 100 years old, for real. Maybe even longer than that. So our noodles are basically done. What I like to do, I just like to check it, just to make sure, right? So I get a fork. Get one noodle, right? One noodle. Go a little long, a little long. B, what it smell like in here, B?
Greatness.
Something good?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. We want that wine sauce to reduce. Now, when I say you want the wine sauce to reduce, that just means we want it to cook down a little bit, right? So that way you really start seeing the flavor. You start really tasting the flavor of the wine and, you know, the other ingredients we put in. The garlic is very, garlic, I use garlic every time. All the time. All the time. So we're gonna put a fresh squeeze of lemon juice inside of that in a second. So without telling you, just gonna use salt and pepper. That's it. So don't forget, like, the higher up, the more ground you cover, right? Now with a spoon, mix that around. A little more. Mix it around. Oh, yes indeed. Yes indeed, buddy. That's gonna be so good. And again, I'm not talking about all women, right? And I'm not talking about all men. Because some people probably haven't even gone through nothing, right? So don't get me mixed up. I'm not talking about everybody. Some of us. It's fact. Pepper. Good little pepper. Circle that thing around in that thing. Circle that thing around in that thing, boy. Yes, sir. So when our pan gets nice and hot, right? That cast iron work wonders, boy. Tell me. So with our pasta's coming up. So we're gonna do al dente stuff. Right? What does al dente mean again? Firm. I think. So we're gonna get our cold water running. We're gonna turn that off. The cold water running. I grabbed the I'm trying to think of the word. Ooh. Chine Noir, I guess it's called. Basically a strainer, but I think it's called Chine Noir. Mercedes, that's my sister. If you watch this video, leave a comment on what this is supposed to be called. Chine Noir, right? Chine Noir, something like that. I don't know. I forget. It's been 20-something years. So basically, we got our cold water. Just pick this up, drain the hot water, just like that, right? A lot of people put oil in the water, but for what? When you're gonna drain the water, right? You let it cool down first, and then you put your oil underneath, right? Let it cool down first. Nice cold water. Make sure your water is nice and cold. And that's coming. Ooh. Ooh, things smelling so good. Smelling good. So good. I wonder it's not heating up. I didn't have it on full blast. Right? So you just want to run that through the cold water. Get your Chinois or strainer. Just strain that thing. Right. I like to do it a couple of times just to make sure the noodles don't overcook. Perfect. So you let your noodles boil for about maybe 10 minutes. If that. You want to run it through the cold one more time. Run through the cold water. And then strain it all the way through. For a little while. So with our pasta is done. Pasta is done. Pasta is good. So we're just gonna strain that one more time. Put our olive oil on it, and we're good. See, with our cast iron pot, we want that to get hot. We want that to get really hot. Put our olive oil on the pasta. Yes. Oh yeah, that's looking really good. That's looking really good, buddy. That's looking so good. So good. So you remember how much, it probably had that much liquid in it? Now we have like this much liquid in it. No, right? About that much. So now we're gonna add some more butter to it. And then we're gonna finish that off. So, like I was telling you, cast iron pot, that really has some weight on it, right? So you want that to get really hot. That's smoking, right? So when you putting whatever you're putting in the hot oil, hot pan, whatever, never put it in towards you. Put it in away from you, right? So like this. You put it in away from you. Away from you. Away from you. Away from you. So on and so forth, right? Right? That's what you want to look at. Just like that. Boom. Put that on. So our sauce is ready. Sauce is ready. Our pasta is ready. So we got fresh lemon squeeze. That's gonna make it jump out the joint. That's gonna make it really jump out the joint. Yeah, you can smell it. Really good. We're gonna get more butter. Right? We already finished this thing off. That's why it's called a wine butter sauce. You know? But yeah, man, just be careful who you say come here with you. Right? That's why we always keep everything to ourselves. What we're stressing about. Things of that nature. Right? Always. Because we don't trust. We don't trust. A little salt, right? A little more garlic salt. Might have put a little bit too much lemon. Just a little salt. That'll cut that bitter taste of it. You might put this on for a couple of seconds. Flip our shrimp. This is how your shrimp should look, right? It's almost done. That's how your shrimp should look.
Looks good.
Thank you, sir. I think Mike is just saying that because you know he did it quick. I'm going to put a little bit more Old Bay inside our sauce, and then we're going to plate up. And again, so, right, this sauce is just basically a sauce that's going to coat the pasta. It's not like a creamy sauce or like a red sauce, anything like that. No. It's a light, very light sauce, but a lot of flavor too. Me personally, I might put a little more oil in it to make it look a little bit better. shrimp is done. Our dinner is done, right? Let our sauce reduce just a little bit. Just a little bit. Have a little more pinch of salt in it, right? A little pinch. That lemon hasn't cut as much as I wanted to cut. So now, you start plating up. So since my man Brady is here, we're gonna serve guests first.
So do you keep the other portions for lunch and stuff?
Yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. If I'm feeling greedy, I just eat the whole thing right then.
So do you normally do just one serving size for yourself, or do you do like a big portion?
It depends on who's here. So if I have family here or whatever, yeah, I'll do a big portion.
Okay.
But if it's just me, like it is,
Right.
me and you, I'm just gonna do 2 servings.
Okay.
Right? Alright, so our sauce is done. So basically our sauce, right? See that shine? That shine on it? That's what the butter does. Makes it look shiny. So once I put that on the pasta, it's just gonna shine up, baby. Shine up. Also too with the pasta, you can put that in the microwave for a second and it'll warm up, right? So normally at the restaurants, this is what they do. Put a little pasta. Put a little pasta on that thing. Alright? That pasta is nice and cold. Throw that thing in the microwave for a second, and you're good. 30 seconds max. Like I said, I hope you all are enjoying the show. Second episode, I'm really excited for this episode. I'm really grateful for everybody that tunes in. Like I said, spread love, man. Spread love, man. Please. Right? Got to. And if you happen to find a guy that's healed, or a lady that's healed, and even if they're not, take care of them anyway. Take care of it. Get your nice spoon for your sauce. Put that thing right on there. That sauce right on top. Again, this is not a creamy sauce. This is not a sauce that's going to, you know, be like a red sauce or a white vodka sauce, anything like that. This sauce is a white sauce. It's going to put you in the mind of like a shrimp scampi almost.
Or like an accent kind of thing. You know?
Absolutely. Get your shrimp. Get braid them right real quick. Get your garnish. So you got your chopped parsley. That's what I like to put on top. So greenery. It's just gonna give it color, right? We always used to try to give it color. Bring that thing on top of that thing like that. That's that thing right there. All right? That's how you want that thing to look. Beautiful like that. So my favorite saying is, all right? That's gonna run you about $20, about $20, $25. Why spend all that money at a restaurant when you can make it to the house? That's beautiful. There you go, B. Like I said, spread love. We need it.
Should I get in the frame for a live reaction? Should I get in the frame for a live reaction?
Yeah.
I'll back the camera up just a little more. We can get both of us in there. Cool.
Yeah. So we're gonna let him taste it, right? Let him taste the food. Let's see how it tastes. All right, let's do our thing. Let me clean up a little bit, B. Go on, do your thing. Go on, do your thing.
All right. You want to try the shrimp first?
Be real, B. Be real with it. Be real. Let the people see what's really going on. What do you think about the shrimp?
Shrimp's good.
Yeah?
Really good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of shrimp.
Right.
But
Oh, yeah?
you did your thing.
Oh, shit. Appreciate that. What about the pasta? This is live now. This is live, so this ain't no bullshit. What you think? What you think about the sauce?
The sauce is good. It almost tastes like sweet.
Really?
Yeah. Is that because of the wine?
Yeah, that's because of the reduction. So basically, wine is just made from grapes, which is, you know, a sweet thing. So when you reduce it, that brings the sugar, it concentrates on like those sugars and all those, you know what I mean, like different things they put in it, like different berries and everything like that. If you had a wine that had like berries in it. You know, this one is a savory like butter type. So it has that buttery seasoning to it, flavoring to it. Now, if you were old enough to drink,
Right.
you would have wine with it, and it would take it to the next level.
It's like a cigar and whiskey.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, that's my thing. So yeah.
Yeah.
Cigar, whiskey, chocolate, nuts, cheese. Yeah. It would take it to the next level.
This is really good. Like really, really good.
Fine dining made simple. I'm telling y'all, that's gonna run you about $25 in a restaurant. I just showed you how to make that to the house. To the house. Have your lady over, put a little, you know what I'm saying, put a little TV on. Hey, baby, I want to show you a little something. I'm gonna make you a little something. I'm gonna give you a little drinky drink. Give you a little nice little glass of wine. And I'm sure by the end of the night, somebody getting lucky. I don't know who it is, but you definitely gonna get lucky. It might be a little, or, you know what I'm saying, a second date. Or it might be and a second date. So you never know. So what's up, B? What you feeling it? Feeling it?
I'm with it. That's really, really good.
And this ain't no, y'all see me make this. So this ain't no like cut, oh, say this is good. This is real stuff. He's eating good. I'm drinking good.
I can't get over that sauce.
Yeah, sauces. It's simple too. See,
I've
that's
never
the thing.
tasted something like that.
It's simple.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's
When you go-
effective. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
not.
That's
It's
all you
not
need to do.
overkilling anything.
No.
It's just right.
The lemon, to me, I should have cut it a little more. I shouldn't have put as much lemon. To me.
I don't know. I think you got a perfect amount of zest in there because you get the sweetness from the wine,
Right.
but then you just get like a little like from the lemon,
A little zest.
but it brings it all together. You know?
Nice.
Man. Yeah, I've never had something like this. For the first time, it's really outstanding. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm telling you, It's made simple. Fine dining made simple. I'm your host, Chef Jules. You see a reaction. This is not no stage stuff. You see nothing is staged. You see a burnt garlic on the stove. Nothing is staged. And this is the thing about my show. It's going to be natural. If I burn something, as you can see, it's burnt. That's it. It's just a natural thing. This is not one of those, I'm not going to name no names, but it's not like one of those shows that you see that, let's put this in the oven. 5 minutes later it's done. No, we really doing it. I'm really doing it. You know what I mean? Blood, sweat, and tears. A little bit about my background. I've cooked for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Cooked with Wolfgang Puck. I cooked for the Black Culinary Alliance of Manhattan. I've cooked for a lot of people. I cooked for a minor league baseball team called the Bridgewater, I forget, but they were in Somerset, New Jersey. I cooked for the doctor that delivered my daughter.
Oh man!
Yeah, it was.
Awesome.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Like it was, like man, his crib, crazy. You know what I'm saying? He had so many people there, bro. Like I charged him $500. I left with $1,200. It was just so much love. But the reason I stopped cooking, when you get to these restaurants, they take the creative control away. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Me personally, I want to, you know what I mean? If it calls for this, I want to throw a little extra of that in it. Mm-hmm. That's just how I like to do it. You know what I mean? That's just how I like it. But you see the reaction. This is just, he's smashing the plate. Literally smashing the plate. It's just live reaction, man. I hope if it wasn't good, he would have told me. But he would have told me.
Right.
And some things ain't going to be up to his part. You know what I mean? But we're doing fine dining made simple. Why spend all that money at the restaurant when you can make it to the house? Like, for real.
You should put that in your bio.
We're really doing it.
Or the description every time.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going. This is
So
very new.
So that way it gets in your brain.
Yeah.
You need like a motto for yourself.
Yeah, and that's the motto. Why spend all the money in the restaurant when you can make it to the house? Simple. Like all of this shit, we paying $25, $30.
Say that and then comma simple in all caps with the exclamation point.
We're gonna have him do all that shit. That's the camera guy. We're gonna have him do all this technical shit. You know what I mean? But as you can see, man, it's simple. Simple things, man. Simple things make the world go round. No beef, no yelling. We just
another thing too. I'm a pretty picky eater. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
But like, I don't know what it is. When I get in like certain environments, I'm just like,
yeah, you try it. Yeah, try it. That's cool. That's how it should be.
Right. What's the worst that can happen?
Exactly. You can say this is nasty. And if you would have said this is nasty, then we would have had a live reaction about it being nasty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
I don't know. It's more like an excitement thing for me too.
Right.
It's just like, I don't know. I think it's like a life lesson as well. Like, you never know what's going to happen if you don't take the lead.
Yeah.
Be good, bad, or neutral.
Yeah.
You have to take the lead though. You have to commit.
Yeah, you gotta commit.
That's my biggest thing.
You gotta commit.
You gotta commit. My biggest thing I'm trying to work on is like confidence right now. I'm not very confident in what I got
going on.
Right.
You will be though. It will be. It's like today on the bandsaw. Mm-hmm. I didn't let them see I wasn't confident. Yeah. Right? But that's how you gotta be. Right? You might not be confident, but you don't let somebody else see you're not confident. Right. Because when I was cutting the motherfucker, I was in my head, I'm like, this is so scary, bro. If I slip or anything happens, my hand is coming off. Bro. Yeah. But I didn't let them see that. I just was cutting the thing, swirling it, cutting it. Mm-hmm. I even messed up some meat. You know what I'm saying? But my manager is so smooth with it. He's like, man, just turn it into stew meat. That's it. Mm-hmm. You know, so it's all good, man. I mean, at the end of the day, we learned that what's going to happen is going to happen. You know what I mean? It's about how you turn it out, right? That's how you turn it up. So you have a bad day, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long does a bad day last? Right? The bad day can last 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or the whole day. Right? Something happened. Damn, I messed up. Go outside, take a breather, shake it off, come back, and that thing's strong. And that's how it should be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's how it should be. You know? Just like the whole thing I'm talking about, like us healing, right? It has to be togetherness. Like, for somebody to really heal, your partner or your friend has to really be in the paint with you.
Mm-hmm.
They got to really understand. A lot of people I've seen, a lot of people I've talked to don't listen.
No.
They don't listen, right? So all they do is say, oh, you should have did this. Oh, you should do that. Oh, you should do that. How about you just listen, right? You listen. And then, you know, I see you tomorrow. You know, I was thinking, blah, 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 blah. You should do this, right? Mm-hmm. You should do whatever. And that's it. You gotta be real about the situation. You gotta be real about it. But, like I said, fine dining made simple. You've seen a live reaction of the food. This is not no script.
Gone.
Smashed. he killed it. And that's the perfect thing, right? Fine dining made simple. I'm your host, Chef Jules. I'm coming up with something for episode 3. You got my man Brad. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. This is the cameraman. So we're gonna figure out how you guys can book him, right? That's the camera guy. It's all of us as a team. We can make money together. We can be happy together, right? No beef. You know what I mean? Y'all just gotta come up how y'all run. That's it. Shout out to Danny Phantom. Shout out to Velvet Soul, right? Velvet Soul 3 on IG. She helped me come up with a few things, you know what I mean? Like, she was really there when I was really throwing stuff in the air. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, cooking or whatever. She's like, man, just go ahead and do it. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's
just
the
go
biggest,
ahead and do it.
That's the biggest thing you gotta do.
Mean?
You have to just, the only way that you'll be able to like get your feet wet or like experience it, and if you really want to do it or not, is you just gotta prop the camera up. You don't care how it turns out. And
right.
It's almost, I don't know how to explain it. Like for me, like I'm very like humble about my videos. Like I don't think that they're as good as like some people may see them as, because I see them as my visual editor camera work from my view. Right. But you know, but somebody like you could be like, wow, like this is
amazing.
Right.
Yeah, came out amazing.
You got potential.
Right. Awesome. But like I said, that's the show, man. I'm excited. I was so excited to do this episode. So excited for Braden, the camera guy. Man, I'm just happy. And I'm grateful. That's the number one thing. I'm grateful, bro. Like, I don't care if nobody sees the video. This guy showing up, I appreciate you, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful, man. You know what I mean? Because this could turn into something big, or it could not. Who cares? We having fun with it. You know what I mean? And that's the most important thing. We having fun. So, my saying again, why spend all that money at the restaurant when you can make it to the house? You seen a live reaction. He smashed the plate. Shout out to Danny Phantom. This is his merch. Y'all gotta holler at him too. Young Musket. Braden's here. And then that's the end, man. You know, I feel good about it. You know, man. I was so excited, to shoot this shit, man. But I appreciate it, man. Everybody, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And we out. Peace.